Hey all. So, I'm a musician. That's one of my favorite things to do, play music, record audio, stuff like that. So, I have a little bit of a background with, audio. So, we were sent this microphone here from CMTECK, and then we were asked to review it. So, we have really no idea how this is going to be. It says it's a condenser microphone. I've never seen anything like this. Besides, like, those old-fashioned stand-up microphones for your computer back in the day. So, we haven't opened this box. We're going to open it up and see what it looks like. The CMTECK USB condenser microphone. So, we're going to pop this open. Well, this is just interesting. So we got the microphone. It's like a little alien. USB. It's not braided or anything. It's just regular, cable. So it looks like it's got some lights in it. This is a mute button. It looks like. We're definitely gonna have to try this out. Yeah. Oh, what do we got here? We got a light. I'm guessing that's a switch to turn it on or off. Well, we're gonna definitely check this out. It's it's got a metal coil around the neck, so that's kind of durable. I got some instructions here. Important notice. Please connect the microphone to your laptop or PC before you use the software. Okay. Just basic instructions. Nothing much. But it does have some specs here. It's a USB microphone. Resolution up to 44.1 kilohertz, 16-bit. Frequency response of 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, sensitivity of 4.5 to 1 kilohertz, and a maximum SPL of 120 decibels. It features a USB connection, no batteries required. It's got a 360-degree coverage. That's interesting. I wonder how that's going to turn out when it's there. They're not quite. It's quite directional. Plug and play, does not require any software to operate. Noise cancelling technology, built-in CMTECK CS 2.0 smart chip, and it can effectively block background noise. One key mute button, quickly mute and unmute your microphone, and the built-in indicator LED lets you know the working status. And so that switch was an on-off switch, and the button on top is the mute button. Green light means that the mic has been connected. Flashing means it is working, and the green light will flash constantly. Red light when you click the mute button. Well, that's about it. So we're going to have to try this out.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have hooked up the microphone to the computer. So we're going to see how this sounds. So this is a test. This is a test of the CMTECK USB microphone. It says it's condenser. Let's see how far we can go here. We'll go with that, about 1.5 feet.
Oh!
That's Q in the background. Let's see how that sounds.
Let's 360.
Yeah, 360 sound. I have it pointing directly at me. You can see in the video. We're going to test how sensitive this is. So you can hear it's very sensitive. Very sensitive. When you mute it, it's a pretty loud click. So this is a $15 microphone, everybody. So that's not bad. It actually sounds pretty good for what it is. I'm kind of surprised myself. So this is the $15 microphone. I'm gonna switch over to the a real condenser microphone through an XLR, and now you can see that the air conditioner shut off in the background. So it sounds even clearer. All right. Okay, so you could tell how sensitive that microphone was, the CMTECK, with how you could hear the air conditioner in the background pretty deeply. Oh, yeah. But you can always go into settings and turn down the gain a little bit so it can get rid of some of that in the background. It does say it's noise canceling, but I haven't really seen too much of the noise canceling but when the sound goes away, it's pretty good. I'm using a Audio Technica AT2020 right now. This is a $100 microphone with XLR through a Behringer USB interface. You can tell how clear and crisp this sounds compared to that other microphone, but for what it is, for $15, it's pretty impressive. I can say myself. The click with the mute is loud as hell, but it just shows how sensitive it is. So that was the audio test for the CMTECK USB condenser microphone. All in all, it's not a bad little microphone. Sounds pretty good. I'm very impressed for $15. It's definitely a win. If you're one of those guys who likes to monitor your audio when you're talking, like I do, definitely not for you. But there's a lot of people that just like to have the microphone and hear the people they're playing with in the game they're playing. Perfect choice. Now, the little on-off switch that we saw, that just turns the light on and off. That's it. It doesn't turn the microphone off. We tested it. So if you're in for a decent cheap microphone for your gaming needs or hell audio recording, definitely check it out. It's worth a buy for $15. If this video helped you out, give us a like, make a comment down below, and definitely subscribe and hit that bell for more Get Teched. See you next time.
By the way, the entire audio of this video is being recorded through this microphone. Hello! Today we have another microphone review. I get a lot of requests from random companies to review weird stuff on Amazon. I don't know why they choose me, so there's that. But they do. They ask me to review stuff on Amazon. Or review their Amazon products, I guess. And I get a lot of weird stuff like wreaths. There was a person that asked me to review a Christmas wreath. I got somebody who asked me to review some brushes for bottles. And yeah, just weird stuff. So I kind of declined those ones because I don't want anything to do with those. But occasionally somebody will send me something interesting like these microphones that people are asking me to review. And so I give them a shot because I feel like that's a good... I think people in my audience, however many of you there are that actually watch these videos, might appreciate that because some of them are content creators or video game streamers, or or you could be using the microphones for Skype calls or whatever it might be. I feel like that's pretty valuable to some people if we could find a good value product for people to use. So that's why I review the microphones. What do we got here today? Well, cue the unboxing. So, with this microphone, it is a CMTECK. It says it is a studio microphone, USB. You have a plastic base here, this little starship-looking type base. You have a switch on the side to turn on RGB lights, because that's cool. You have this light right here that tells you whether or not it is on and flashing. If it's flashing, it means it's working. If you press this button right here, that's a mute button. And then you have the volume knob here. That's about it. USB cable, standard type A. And yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as the microphone goes. So the entire audio of this video is being recorded through this microphone. So that's how it sounds. I'm not treating it in any way, shape, or form. I have the volume cranked up to 100, as well as the volume in Windows cranked up to 100, and I'm just recording this in Adobe Audition, the audio. I don't really want to do a comparison of it to other microphones because this thing is $17 or $18. So I don't really see a whole lot of value in comparing it to microphones that are $400. If you're buying this microphone, you're not buying it for its amazing sound quality. You're buying it because it's a good value and it works. It appears to be working. I did a few tests before I started the video with background noise, and the background noise was pretty apparent. If you get close to the microphone, it sounds pretty good. It's a little flat, however. It doesn't have a lot of depth to the sound, and it kind of has a little bit of an echo to it, which you're going to hear throughout this video. So it seems okay. Seems like it works. It'd probably be pretty good for like Skype maybe, or conference calls if you had like in the middle of a couple of people, or something along those lines. It's not it's not a really good sounding microphone. It's a decent sounding microphone, and I think it's okay. I think if you're in the market for a cheap microphone that seems like it has pretty good build quality, of course I've only been using it for 20 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I kind of like it's kind of unobtrusive. It sits on the desk. It has the long stand that comes off of it like this, right? You got the little twisty neck. I like the twisty neck because you can kind of put it away somewhere and have that come out a little bit towards you, and then you don't have to worry about the microphone taking up a lot of space on your desk. That's pretty nice. You can also position it near your camera or something along those lines. It's an okay microphone for $18. There's a link down below. So thanks to CMTECK for sending me this microphone. If you think it sounds decent and you want to use it, go ahead and pick one up on Amazon. And yeah, this is a short video simply because there's not a whole lot to say about it. That's all. It's a microphone that works. This is how it sounds. If it sounds good to you, this is without treating the sound at all. I'm not going to do any background noise reduction or anything. I've just got it cranked up to 100, and I'm about this far away from it, so maybe a foot and a half, 2 feet from it, and this is how it sounds. So you be the judge, and if you think it works for you, then pick one up. That's all. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.
On a gooseneck on a cheap plastic base with a mute switch. I hit the mute switch, that's why you couldn't hear me, because it has a mute switch, which is cool. That's awesome for gaming. $15.99, mute switch, LED lights that are blue, green indicator light when you're recording, goes red when you're muted, power button on the side. For 15 bucks, this thing's looking okay. But let's get down to who it's for. Is it for podcasters? Absolutely not. Where's my thumb going? Absolutely not for podcasters.
The audio you are hearing right now is purely what is taken from the microphone. As you can hear, it is very, very quiet and also has a slight buzzing sound. The audio you're hearing here was doctored to be slightly louder, so you can actually hear it, and you can hear once again that there is buzzing.
This is a test of the microphone
them all out so that I can level them up.
with some background noise. This is testing the webcam microphone.
Yes, 350
Okay.
is enough.
This is a test of the microphone. This is testing the webcam microphone.
Okay, this is on with the original mic that I had on here. Let's see how it's doing, and I have the volume turned up on it, and let's see what it sounds like.